Good morning, everybody. Well, this is my first Periscope, and thank you for joining me. It is Monday morning at 6 a.m., and I am here in Rochester, Mass., and we are starting our 100 days to the holidays. And we are spelling holidays H-O-L-I-D-A-Z-E because I don't want us to be in a daze when holidays come this year, okay? Last year, I want to say hello to Seeger Irvin out there who just joined. Thank you. This is my first Periscope, so bear with me. I love those little hearts. That makes me feel a little bit better. So anyway, the reason why I'm doing this is because I last year ran 100 days to boldness, and we started it in September, and we ran it to be for the people out there who wanted to end their year in a mindful way and giving them enough time to achieve their goals and whatnot. And what I found was that by Thanksgiving, I kind of lost everybody, and people started weeding out, and people got too busy and too distracted. And so I thought we would start this year a little bit earlier. So the reason why I also added in this exercise component, or what I call the longevity component, is that as we age, we are finding that we are stiffer, sorer, less flexible, and quite frankly, we are not spending enough time getting ourselves ready for what our bodies are going to be encompassing. So the goal of what we're going to do today is just to start feeling better and start feeling what it is that hurts on our body. I want to make this disclaimer, please make sure that you are doing things within what your physician would want you to do. Check with them if you have any questions before you start. And I also want you to understand the difference between a bad hurt and a good hurt. When I am doing some stretches or asking you to do some strengthening things, if it hurts and it feels like it's not right, then don't do it, okay? You gotta modify. If you send me a little message, I will, someone just said they hate their doctor. Okay, then ask your midwife, or ask your trainer, or private message me later and we'll figure something out. So anyway, so put in the little chat box if you have any questions specifically, or if there's ever something you want to work on. But in the meantime, for today, we're just going to kind of talk about what I think is important for me and why. Okay, and I'll share with you some stories, a little bit about me. And actually, I'm going to start stretching while I'm talking to you because I want you to start stretching also. So I'm sitting outside of my house on a blanket on the ground. So you can be in your living room, you can be in anywhere you want, a yoga mat if you have it, a blanket is fine. Anyways, so what I first want you to do is just sit back, and you're just gonna open those legs. You can't see my legs, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Okay, and you're just gonna sit tall, and you're gonna lean forward. All right, right now I'm feeling the stretch on my inner thighs. All right, and I'm just gonna hold it there. I'm wiggling my toes, okay, getting my toes nice and strong. Okay, hi Megan, how are ya? Okay, someone keeps on sending me some, whatever, stop. So, I used to do personal training, and one of the reasons I took one family I worked with them for about 10 or 15 years. And there was this woman who was very, very inspirational to me, she was about, when I met her, she was in her 60s. And what she told me was that, and I trained her for about 15 years, and she said the reason she wanted to exercise was because she was losing her ability to be, basically. She couldn't get up out of her bathtub without having help. She was afraid to go in a public restroom because she didn't know if there'd be ways to pick herself back up again. Getting in and out of cars was difficult for her. And I don't want that. I don't want that kind of mobility issue. I want to keep my strength. And the second thing is, I think many of you know I broke my back a couple years ago. And since then, I've been very, very aware of different aches in my bodies, arthritis, different kinds of things that aren't feeling the way they're supposed to feel. So I want to just get on track, and I want to be awesome, so I want you to be awesome with me. So right now what I want you to do is take those, I'm going to set it back just a little bit, and I just want you to walk forward, and I want you to put your elbows, hi Chili, how are you? And I want you to just take your elbows and lean them down, okay? And so right now my elbows are on the ground, and I'm feeling even a bigger stretch in my in and outer thighs, okay? So, okay, right. How's that feeling? I hope you're doing this with me. Okay. Now I want you to walk it up. Leave your left hand central. Take that top hand up, and I want you to pull it, and I'm going to go right over the side. Rotate that arm back. Okay, and then you're going to come to the front again. All right, remember, we're doing this so that our bodies will stay strong and flexible as we age. Again, it's harder to be awesome when we're getting older. And I want you to lean to the other side. Okay, so right now we've stretched both sides. We're just going to rock back and forth and go to each side. You're going to press, and you're going to come center, and you're going to press. Then you're going to come center, and you're going to press. And you're going to come to center, and you're going to press. Okay, and as you come forward, I just want you to lean forward, and welcome to all those people who are joining. What we're doing is a Be Awesome workout, hoping for some longevity in our lives. We're starting 100 days to the holidays today, which means that we are going to each day work out together and at 6 a.m. and we're going to hopefully get stronger, more flexible, and develop consciously and mindfully what we want to be and who we want to be for the end of the year. We've got at least 100 days to the holidays, so we've got time for whatever we want, okay? So now I'm taking my left leg and I'm bringing it forward, and I'm crossing my right leg over, and I'm sitting tall. Okay, we're going to do a spinal twist right now, and for those of you who have any sort of back tightness in the morning, take your hand straight up, and you're going to bring it around back, and you're going to turn. Okay, now listen, this is something that you go to what feels good for you. All right, I'm going to take it around a little bit further. I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to stretch it further behind back. I see someone just stumbled upon the scope, and I'm happy to have you here too. Turn backwards. If you want to join us for the 100 days to the holidays, you can tweet me at Kate MacLanigan, or you can go to katelaniganmacgregor.com, and in the contact me form, just send it in and just say you want to join us. And I'll make sure you get in on all of our other information that's being sent out. Okay? Again, this is our first day here, so we're going to do our spinal twist right now. But we're looking for those 100 days to have some mindful changes in our behaviors, making sure we take time for ourselves, and really just opening up our bodies and our minds to what's possible for us. So take a look behind you. And behind me, I have my horses and chickens that you can hear in the background. I think my dog's messing with them right now. And sometimes I don't stop to really appreciate the beauty of where I live and what we have in our area. Yes, peaceful for sure. Someone just said peaceful. It is absolutely peaceful. So again, I'm going to take my hand and really stretch it back. Okay, so those were spinal twists. And what we were doing was we were twisting the bottom of our spine. We were stretching that out. And every sort of stretch component, we want to have some of that. Both of my legs are straight forward. I'm flexing my feet, and I'm grabbing for my toes. Okay, so right now I'm feeling a big stretch behind my Achilles and my calves. So if you're doing this with me, and if you can't reach your toes, then grab behind your knees. Okay, again, we have a straight back so that when you're stretching forward, you're feeling the stretch. Okay, I want you to take that head and try to bring it down to your knees. Now, when I was growing up, I could do this no problem. Not so much today, okay? So again, take the head, bring it down to the knees if you can, and reach for the bottoms of your feet and just pull yourself in. Welcome to all of those who have just been joining us. We're doing 100 days to the holidays and we're stretching out. We're trying to get ourselves ready. Okay, so our legs are straight right now. You're going to take those, you're going to come to your hands and knees. Just swing those legs around. Okay, and you're going to roll that back up like a scaredy cat. And then you're going to go and arch that back. Okay, so the two movements here are you rolling your back up, hollowing your belly, and then arching it. Okay, and one more time, reaching it up. And then arching your belly. We're going to tuck those toes underneath, okay? And you're going to come and go right up into your down dog. Press those heels into the ground. Okay, I'm just going to step to the side so I can see you a little bit better. Okay, you're going to walk those feet. Okay, and you're going to walk those feet in. Okay, from here, what I want you to do is take those elbows and press them to the inside of your knees. Okay, this is called the goddess. Where you just try to open up. And one of the things that, as I said, that woman who I trained that had said to me is that she could not stand anymore and she could not come all the way down. So I just want you to open up and hold. Okay, we're going to stand up and down in this position 10 times. Just come on up, readjust, come on down. And up, and down, and up. 4 more. So you can see one of my goals is to lose some weight during these 100 days. It's been a long time from the time I broke that back and hit some menopause. So I'm all in here. This was not my body before. Maybe you understand. 4 more. Maybe you're in the same boat as I am. You know, progress, not perfection. 3. We can do this. 2. And 1 more. Okay, so that just killed. It just hurt my knees a lot. And so that makes me know that I absolutely have to be doing this every day to keep those knees supple. Okay, from here, we're going to take our hands and we're going to take our legs out to each side and we're just going to rock it. Okay, so I'm going to hang it to one side. I'm using that knee as a prop. Okay, and I'm lifting the foot that's straight, the toe up. You can't see it. This is really kind of hard because we can't get all of me in there. But hopefully you're listening to my verbal cues. You can actually even close your eyes and give me the cues. And then you're going to do the other side. Okay, take those elbows and drop them down. So now I have 2 straight legs. My elbows are touching the ground. Okay. From here I'm going to go to if you're facing me, it would be your left leg. Hi, Lou. Okay, so we're going to come and we're going to rotate. From here, if you can, you're going to go to the triangle. That's an awful pose, awful spot. I'm going to move down a little bit. Okay, so you have a straight leg in front, and we're going to come, and you're going to reach up, looking up. Okay, and you're going to come up to the warrior. So the warrior 1 is arms straight up, sink in, press that heel back. Okay, your knee here is in alignment with your ankle. Go ahead and put that hand down. Put your back hand in and you're just going to stretch over the head and you're going to come deep down. And over the head and deep down. And 3 more. Moosey! My daughter's puppy. And 2 more. And 1 more. up. Bring that hand down, straighten that leg out, and reach up. This is your triangle. So I've got two straight legs. I've engaged my core. I'm looking up over my hand at what looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Okay, we're going to put this hand down and reach up. Okay. Somebody was just sending me a message about the connection. I couldn't see it. Could you put it back up again? Okay, and from here, I just want you to take yourself into a split. Okay, so again, you may not be a splitter, but it's a great stretch. Come forward. All right, so we did one side of our little bit of our yoga positions, and now we're going to stretch again, and now feel how much more flexible you are from where you were before. Okay, so we're going to take it to the other side. So first, to get there, we're going to put our feet together. We're going to press our heels, again, our elbows are our props today, against our knees, and we're going to push down. Okay, so this is an inner thigh stretch. Pull those knees in a little, those feet in a little closer if you can, and rock into them for a big stretch. Again, sitting forward. Whoever thought a little movement like sitting forward could feel like this? Hey, come say hi. This is Moose. Moosey, come here. Moose just got hearts. He'll be back. Okay, so we're gonna go to the other leg. So from here, what I want you to do is take this, your left leg, and bring it around, and you're gonna come back up to your knee. I'm gonna scoot it back just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Okay? And right now we're doing like the runner's stretch. I'm feeling this on my hamstring, on my bent leg, and in my hip flexor on my straight leg. Okay, I'm gonna face you. I just tilted my back leg to a side angle, and I'm lifting. Stretch into it. Again, you're gonna go to what feels right for you. If you're feeling a bad ache, then don't do it, okay? You could have that hand up on your knee, like this for modification, okay? Moosey, come say hi. Come here. Straight leg, so you get a triangular, your legs are a triangle right now. You're putting your hand to the ground, or for those a little bit less flexible, right up here. Okay, rotating back, shoulder goes back, and slide down. I'm looking up. All right, hands come together, switching sides, lifting up. Okay, reverse triangle. Now we're gonna do that split. You come down. This leg's not so awesome as the other one. Okay, bring that leg in. And you're gonna come back to your knees. You're gonna rock with me, front and back. When we go back, we're gonna stretch out those arms, and we're just gonna sit on our legs. One more time like this, and back. Put your head down. Yeah, you can, okay. Okay, you're gonna cross your right leg over your left leg, and you're gonna take your right arm over your left arm, and you're gonna push that hip out. Beautiful strut, I'm sorry. So, we're in this together, right? You're seeing the worst of me. Other side. Actually, I want to qualify that. This body got broken and it's back. It may be bigger, but it has worked everything I've asked it to do. So I'm going to take that back. We're not doing any negative talk here, right? We're awesome. Okay, so we just stretched out our back a little bit. That's a great shot. Look at an exhale. Thank you. Okay, so I'm now going to take it back to sitting, and I'm just going to finish this up by just talking with you a little bit about what we can expect. Okay? So today, we did a little stretching. You felt your body, maybe some places you hadn't felt before. If you are part of the Bold Day Challenge, which is one gratitude marketing note goes out per day, you can go to boldday.com to join that with us if you want. There's a free option, so it doesn't even cost any money, but it's an accountability. One of the things I have found is that in order to be able to be, hey sporty yoga lady, how are you? That's my friend Trisha. In order to be grateful and in order to reach out to people in a positive way, what we've been doing is the Bold Day Challenge, which is one thank you note a day. So if you are in real estate like I am, and you have this crazy schedule where people are pulling at you in many different directions, you lose a lot of those very mindful activities. We focus on the number, the sale, the transaction, and we don't think about the activities that get us to it. And the most basic activity, the best business building activity I can tell you about, is sending out one thank you note a day or more. But one a day will get you into the position of gratitude, where you're looking to find people doing things right versus things wrong. And when you get that person who you can write that note to, it's almost like a yes, I found them. So one note a day. If you have an extra 15 minutes right now, why don't you write yourself that write out that thank you note to that person who's on your mind that you just want to thank. In every thank you note, what I suggest you find is that strategic message. That message that they know that this is not just a blah blah thank you thing, but it's really identifying what it is that is special and unique. Okay, we'll talk about other ways of gratitude as we go forward. So the two calls to action today I told you about was, one, to go to KateLaniganMacGregor.com, or you can just tweet me or whatever, we'll get you on the list. We're going to start our 100 days to holidays. Okay, and then the second thing is, if you have time right now, just grab a pen and a card and join us in the Bold Day Challenge. And that's boldday.com is the site for that. As I said, it's free. It's just, people ask me why I do it. I do it because I feel like if we all do it, if we all get better at being grateful, then we all get better. You know, there's a saying that water into the ocean elevates all boats, and that's what I want for you. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to dig into the exercise a little more. I am so grateful for those of you who stayed with this, and I want you to make it a bold day and be awesome.